Hi, my name's Pete Boyd, and I'm here to talk to you about this book, which I wrote with my colleagues Barry Heimler and Karen Lockney. The book's called Learning Teaching, and the subtitle is Becoming an Inspirational Teacher. I'll just explain that to you that this book is an advanced reader. It's not a basic book on how to teach, but we think it's of interest to beginning teachers, and also if you are supporting beginning teachers in school, for example, if you're a teacher educator based in school, this book is highly relevant to you. And I just want to tell you a little bit about the book, really. First of all, the idea of inspirational teacher. You might have been lucky and had a teacher, you can probably name them right now. My teacher was Mr. Pender. He taught me geography. I ended up doing A-level geography, and then I did a degree in geography. Oh dear, I became a geography teacher, right? So I probably spent my whole life trying to be Mr. Pender. And maybe you were touched by a brilliant teacher as well, an inspirational teacher. And that's the aim of this book, to try and help you to become that kind of inspirational teacher. Now, the book's got some distinctive features which I'd like to mention. First of all, we don't agree with tips for teachers, so there's no easy answers in this book. In fact, the 5 core chapters are dilemmas. Their titles are dilemmas that you face in your everyday work. By a dilemma, I mean we've made one chapter open access. You can have a look at that. And that one is called Abstract versus Concrete. Now, you might think, well, surely children need to know nice, straightforward facts, or do they need abstract ideas, theory, big ideas and concepts? So that's a dilemma that you're always having to play around with in the classroom. And when you're planning your lessons, should there be a big idea underpinning every one of your lessons? Or is it just about ploughing through content and getting through factual knowledge? That's a dilemma you're going to have to face in your work every day. And that's just one example of the 5 core chapters. They're all named around a dilemma. But there's a couple of other big ideas underpinning this book. One of them is that as a teacher, clearly you need to be effective in your current school. So what we call that is practical wisdom. You need to know what works. But it's no good just knowing what works. You need to know why it works. And in order to do that, you need to engage with theory and research as well. So between those practical wisdom and theory and research, we are looking for interplay between those. That's how we believe you can learn as a teacher. There's a couple of other important ideas in the book. One of them is that we are very committed to growth mindset ideas. What that means is the more you practice at the limit of your current ability, the more intelligent you become. Now, you might find that difficult to believe. That's underpinning our book. And when we'd written the first draft, I sent it off to one of the hottest professors in education on the planet, John Hattie, down in Melbourne, Australia. I felt like a kid who's sending off his essay to his teacher, And I wondered what John would say about the book. And in fact, he wrote a lovely endorsement of the book. And I'm so proud of it, I'm just going to give you a couple of quotes from it. John Hattie, he said, we need inspirational teachers, and this is the focus of this compact, powerful and insightful book. So there you are, straight from the Professor Hattie. Another thing John said in the book, in his endorsement was, this is the perfect book for those who want to make the most of their opportunity to enhance students' brain power. So I thought they were a couple of great quotes from John Hattie, and I'm quite proud of them. We hope you have a look at this book and maybe even buy it.